Hey, it's your girl Spicy Velvet. I hope you're well. Thank you for joining me once again. We're sitting and we're having conversations. Today, we're going to talk about the notion of finding yourself. But I want to make a cup of tea, so let's do that first. So, a really lovely entity wants to know how important it is to find yourself before getting into a relationship. Um, And you guys are smart, you know this already, but I just want to reiterate that nobody's opinion is the make or break, or nobody's opinion is ultimately true. I feel like a lot of the things you'll hear on the internet nowadays is based on personal truths. So if it resonates with you, that's fantastic, and if it doesn't, then that's fine as well. But I'm just speaking on my experiences and what I think. So I just thought I would let you know that before I answer this question. It's interesting. A few years ago, um, a very good friend of mine told me, I will die before I ever find myself. And at the time, I was really young and I was like, well, what do you mean? But I never got an explanation. I just grew up and I realized that, yeah, that is true for me. I feel like we become new voluntarily and involuntarily on a daily basis. I like the excitement of fluctuation and being different versions of ourselves. I think what people mean by finding oneself or finding yourself is that there's this idea that we have a final form. I don't know, do we have a final form? I don't think so. I'm not convinced by that. So if the sheer idea of it is non-existent, or rather it exists differently to what we have been taught, then we should get into relationships when it feels natural, when it feels organic. We should get into relationships when we have the feeling. I think there's true beauty in knowing yourself and knowing what you like in a specific moment in time, because you can use that information, I think, to navigate relationships, whether they're platonic, sexual, romantic. But finding ourselves, I think, is an illusion. I think it's a lie. I think it creates limitation and it makes us forget to take time. Sometimes it can make us forget to flow. It can make us forget to simply slow down. And I understand we have achievements. We feel like we need to be a certain person before entering relationships. And to some degree, I think it's true, because we don't want to be a dickhead, do we? We want to diminish some bad habits before taking them into another relationship and potentially repeating the same mistakes as before. But the sheer awareness of that, I think, is a beautiful process, and you shouldn't refrain. If it feels forced, you shouldn't refrain from pursuing relationships based on the fact that you're not perfect. Again, perfection is not a thing. um yeah, get into that relationship. Accept love when it comes, but also be slow. I understand that we're mortal. Yeah, we're mortal, and sometimes that can be scary. We feel like we're racing against time, but time isn't ours. So just chill. That's a reminder I got last night, to chill, to take time. And I'm so glad that I did, because I was running. But why do that when the future is inaccessible? You know? Take care.